Welcome to Coffee Connect.
Welcome.
Uh, Hey, we've got some fun planned for today, guys. Appreciate everyone jumping on here and joining in. This is our last session for 2025. I hope you guys got some great things planned for the holidays and the new year. After today, right, it'll be 6th January before we get back into full mode of Coffee Connect and stuff. Uh, just a quick update for myself. The 18th, which will be in 2 days from now, some judge down in Mobile, Alabama, is supposed to make a decision on the injunction that's going on with the Enterprise gig. And so hopefully this Thursday we'll have a little bit more clearance or clarity on what direction all of that is going. Uh, keep us in our prayers, right? Keep us in your prayers and hope that that all comes good, comes to fruition and stuff. And so, um, I'm Rodney. I'm the host, guys. We're gonna have a great conversation today. Chaos, fun. We're gonna have some trivia. We're gonna get a chance to meet some new people and learn a little bit more about each other as we go through the day. Eric, appreciate you jumping on here. I think this is your first time with us, right, sir?
Yes, it is, Rodney, and hopefully my audio is working. My video is. I've had a Zoom flare up today.
You're all good, buddy. We will take what we can get from you.
I
If something
appreciate
breaks
that.
itself, that's great. At some point, Eric, we're going to have you introduce yourself, let us know who you are, what you're looking for, and hopefully how we can help you. Okay, sir?
Very good, thank you.
Perfect, perfect. We're gonna jump right into this, guys, and get rolling because, like I said, we've got a lot to go through. First thing we're gonna go to a breakout. Okay, I've got rooms shuffled up. I want everyone to just kind of talk about what's your favorite Christmas chaos story. If you don't have a favorite chaos story, talk about what maybe your favorite holiday story has been over the years. Everyone tell a story. The group should nominate one of those stories, and then we're going to come back and share the ones that were nominated with the main group here, as there will be a vote at some point as to maybe whose was most inspirational or whose was most chaotic or whose was most fun around the holidays that you would not maybe want to be part of that story ever again, right? I'm going to open them up. Feel free to introduce yourselves. If you don't know each other, I'll see you guys back here in about 10 minutes. Rita, I apologize. I didn't see you popped in while we were in the middle of all that.
It's all good. I got through all my emails. It's all good.
All good. Uh, as far as nominating, guys, I know we had a great one, a story in our group. Anybody, who's nominated from the other groups?
Kate's
What
gonna.
story? Kate, go for it.
Okay, so mine is a little bit Christmas adjacent. I like to be crafty and make Christmas ornaments or different things for my family. Because, I'm poor and you just be creative instead. And so one year, it's been several years ago, I decided I was going to make wooden ornaments for everyone, like from branches, the wooden sliced ornaments, paint them, decorate them, all the jazz. So I made probably 10 already, cutting them. And so I had branches from our tree that have fallen down in storms, miter saw, going to town, doing my thing. Had the last little piece of wood. I'm like, this is a little short. I should probably stop. I'm like, yeah, I'll do one more cut. Come down with the miter saw, wood piece flips out, my finger goes in. So I had several, you can see my group chopped my fingertip off. A little bit. The pad. So not off lengthwise, just the pad of it.
Ow.
Several stitches, but I survived. I can mostly bend it, and I did not lose my fingernail.
And it didn't end up in the fruitcake, which is
It did not. But because it was a running joke of whether there'd be blood all over Christmas presents or not, I did get some like Halloween plastic fingertips with like blood on them and put them in people's gift bags with their ornaments.
That reminds me of
awesome.
that reminds me of an old man magazine thing.
We don't have time for that, Joe.
Ah,
We don't have time for that. Who's
Give
the
it back to
next
a butcher
nominated?
so he could put it on the scale.
Darcy, go for it.
Yeah, so I was nominated with our group. It's not quite as chaotic as Kate's, but I grew up in a very rural part of North Dakota, mostly farmers and such. And we would spend Christmas Eve with the in-town grandparents and Christmas Day out at the farm. But it was not just our family, which was probably, call it 12. Grandma would invite the entire township. And so any farmer or farmer's family that didn't have a place to go on Christmas Day, it was a kitchen family table, about 10 people, and she would take all of the furniture in the living room and squish it off to the side and bring in tables from the township church. So that's my memory of Christmas was you would go to the farm, you knew you were going to get a pair of socks was usually the gift, and then you were going to be around, and I laughed with my group, going to be around old people like me, right? That was probably the timing. But wonderful memories. Yeah, wouldn't replace them for anything.
Awesome. Awesome. Jim, you want to go ahead?
Sure. All right, so I'll preface this with the same warning I gave my other group. There's some four-letter words, but I think they're important to the authenticity of the story, so we're going to go with it. When I was a kid, when I was about 5 years old, I wanted Domino Rally for Christmas. Domino Rally is a toy where like you have these little plastic dominoes and you set them up in a row and then you knock them down and there's all these little stunts and stuff. It's like a chain reaction thing. So Domino Rally. The other thing you have to know is that at my house, Santa was really helpful and he set up all the toys for us. So like when you came down Christmas morning, the toys were assembled, put together, ready to play with. And the last thing you need to know is that the night before Christmas, on Christmas Eve, we would go to my grandparents' house where they served eggnog along with a well-stocked bar. Okay, so that's the background. So we go to Christmas Eve. My dad enjoys his eggnog and some of the well-stocked bar. Um, Comes home, gets his two hyperactive kids to bed. Now he's got to play Santa, get everything set up. So he starts working his way through Domino Rally, setting up all these little dominoes. He gets like 50 or 100 in, and again is maybe not at his peak performance physically. And so he gets part of it set up, and it goes, and all these dominoes fall all over the living room, and he goes shit. So he starts over again, and he does it again, and he gets 50 or 100 dominoes in, and same thing, unsteady hand, dominoes all over the living room. Shit. So he does this 3 or 4 times. It's eventually like 4 in the morning when he, finally gets this thing all set up. All the presents are ready. He and my mom go to bed. It's probably about 5:45 by the time I start creeping into their room asking if we can open presents. So it's been a long night, but I got Domino Rally. I'm thrilled. It's the greatest day of my life. It's amazing. I set off the dominoes. They all fall down. All the stunts are going off. It's great, fantastic. And I immediately go to set it up so I can do it again. And I set up like 5 or 10 dominoes and I left a little bit of a space between them. And I set up another 5 or 10 dominoes and I left a little space between them. And my dad says, that's not going to work. There's too much space between those dominoes you left there. And I said, no, you leave those spaces until the end so you don't accidentally knock the whole thing over before it's time. And my dad goes, shit.
Awesome. Awesome, man. We got one more room. Daniel,
Wait a minute,
Eric.
and Jim, you were 5 years old giving advice to your dad?
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
I've had
Good.
lots of practice.
Good advice.
I think the group said that my story was good. I'm going to make this really brief. I was 20 years old. My sister was 18 years old. I drove down from Detroit, Michigan to be back home because my sister and I, were going to drive down to Conroe, Texas, north of Houston for the first time to spend Christmas with our mom. My sister was actually moving to Texas. And she just got her driver's license. The first day that we were out driving, we decided to play around on the CB that we each got because this was before cell phones. And it started raining really hard when we got to Nashville with the hubcap came off of my car. My sister said, "Hey, is that your hubcap that came off?" I said, "I think it might be." We pulled into the Motel 8 in West Memphis, Arkansas, got up the very next day, and everything that was rain had gotten frozen cold. And my sister, when we got to Bentonville, Arkansas, came out of the came down on the ramp, and I could see she was going way too fast, and she spun out right there in the median. She just got her driver's license. Wound up calming ourselves down and calling our mom. We wound up continuing on. And then once we hit Texas, you think you're in Texas. All right, we just crossed over from Arkansas to Texas. And nope, you've got about 8 hours left before you get to go there. And that was when the snow and slush and everything really happened, and everything slowed down. Thankfully, we decided that CB Channel 19 was the one that you needed to listen to. And lo and behold, when we pulled up to a traffic signal, I'm looking over and I hear the person speaking next to me the same thing they say. And so I picked up the channel and I said, "Hey, how's it going?" So it turned out that they were part of a convoy of that family that was heading in the same direction. They said, "You're 18, you're 20. Why don't you guys just kind of move in with us? We'll kind of guide you guys all the way down." But we didn't get down to Texas until like about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Wintertime travels are never fun, right? With unexpected weather and everything else. I told them guys, I said, I've been hosting parties for probably the better part of 30 something years, right? Throughout my Navy times and stuff like that. And this past Saturday, I was supposed to have about 20 people over the house for a white elephant Christmas party. And if you were in Cincinnati, you know, the weather was not fit to be traveled in on Saturday. And we ended up canceling the party for the first time ever. Have I had to cancel a party? And I had parties during hurricanes, guys. Like during hurricanes, right? So that's awesome. That is awesome. Listen, I'm going to throw a poll out there. We've got 4 stories. I'm going to have everybody vote on those 4 stories as we continue to move on. We'll announce the winners later on. I think that's what I need to do. I just launched the poll. So next up is Christmas holiday trivia. This is going to be all in the main room. We're going to do a pretty much of a fast-paced quiz about holiday facts, right? The top 3 at the end of the initial quiz will have the extreme holiday challenge trivia, right? That we'll talk about here once we get through the initial set. Okay, is the poll done?
And want me to send you a picture of the conclusion?
I got it.
All right.
And overwhelmingly, Jim's Domino Rally shit has won. Awesome. Jim, make sure I got your email. Put it into the chat, man. I've got something I'll send to you here at the end of the day today. I'm going to close out that poll. Perfect, buddy. Perfect. I'm going to close out that poll and we're going to move. Okay. All right. So it's 10:34. We're only going to take about 5 minutes to take the quiz, guys. Okay. So there's 11 questions. Some of them are not easy. This is all honor system. Don't be Googling stuff, okay? So number 1, let me see. Am I sharing?
Yeah.
The poll? Yeah, number 1, guys. Which country started the tradition of putting up Christmas trees? That was Germany. Oh, I had all the dates and stuff marked, and I had like additional information. I don't have it though on here. So it was Germany though was the answer. Question number 2. In the song "The 12 Days of Christmas," what is given on the 7th day? That is 7 swans swimming. 7 swans of swimming, right? Question number 3. What U.S. state was the first officially to recognize Christmas as a holiday? Nobody got this right. It was Alabama.
Alabama.
That's crazy. Right? But it was Alabama. Question number 4. What's the name of the Grinch's dog in How the Grinch Stole Christmas? It is Max. That is correct for 12 of you. Which reindeer is known for having the name that means thunder? Two of you got it correct. Donner. Donner is German for thunder. Number six.
That French class still isn't helping me much.
Number six. What year was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer released? 13 of you. 1964. 1964. Number seven. Right. Which U.S. president banned Christmas trees from the White House, knowing what his environmental causes were, guys? I thought everyone would have gotten this, right? Theodore Roosevelt. Theodore Roosevelt was the guy. They gave me another answer. I threw Grover Cleveland in there because I was like, oh, this might throw everybody off because there's so many Clevelanders out there. I don't know. But Theodore Roosevelt is the answer. What song has the most recorded versions? Silent Night. Right? Silent Night. Which holiday plant is known for to be poisonous to pets? I would have said poinsettia too. It's actually mistletoe. Poinsettia, though, is poisonous for humans. So don't eat the poinsettia, okay? Just saying.
Rodney, who got the mistletoe right? Who's the plant expert here?
Person. Congrats,
Lamar.
The mistletoe, right? Number 10, Home Alone. Where did McAllister's family travel to when they left Kevin behind? It is Paris. Number 11. Right. What is the name of the cake traditionally eaten in France on Christmas Eve? Bûche de Noël. That may not be pronounced correctly. I was horrible at French.
We should ask someone who's had 3 years of French.
Bûche
Yeah.
de Noël. It's Bûche de Noël.
Bûche de Noël.
Bûche.
Okay.
Noel, yeah.
Bûche.
You have to say it really funny. It's like Bûche de Noël. Yeah.
That's the
Awesome.
only one that looked remotely French.
So I know none of you got 11 of them right because there was one question that everybody got wrong. So is there anybody that got 10 right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is there anybody that got 9 correct? Is that you, Joe? Or you got 9?
I got 7.
Okay. 8?
I've got 8.
Joanne and Jim? And who had 7?
I had 7.
Oh, we had 4 people with 7. Tim, Daniel, Pam, and Joe. Oh man, I need a third. Here's for you 4. This is for you 4 only.
Uh-oh.
For you 4 only. Somebody give me some Jeopardy music once I ask the question, so they don't have forever to answer it. Right? How many gifts were given during the 12 days of Christmas?
78.
Can we do prices right, high, low?
Whoever's the closest number, I'm going with.
78.
I'm gonna stab. I'm gonna take a wild guess. Ready for my answer? Or do we want to like send it in at one time?
Put it on a piece of paper and hold it up. Otherwise, somebody's going to go higher or lower.
That's right. Either or that, or you're gonna DM me what that number is.
And in the meantime, Ray, did you honestly put all your answers as C? Did you choose C, Ray, on all your answers?
I did.
He should get a prize just for being consistent and unique.
I've got 2 numbers in. Wait a minute.
If I understood the question, if I
Okay.
don't understand the question, then that's not going to work, but
So the answer is 364.
I'm adding up the numbers.
364.
Well,
Right. The answer is 364. On that note,
my answer.
On that note, two of you answered 78. So Tim and Joe, you're out. Pam answered 85, and Daniel answered 908. I'm pretty sure 85 is closer than 908, right? 85 is so. Pam, you are our third person. So we've got Joanne, Jim, and Pam, right? And we're going to continue to DM the last questions, guys, right?
Uh-oh.
The last two questions are the breaker here, right? And so I'm going to be clear here. Joanne, you had 8, correct? Jim, you had 8 as well, correct?
Yes.
And Pam, you had 7. Right?
Yep.
You guys have all watched like Jeopardy, where they say, "Hey, I'm gonna wager." Right? So you have your amount of points. You have 8 points or 7 points as your wager. I want you to write down on a piece of paper or DM me, actually. DM me what your wager is of your points right now.
What's the category?
There's 2 questions. The category is holiday stuff, okay?
Oh, jeez. Okay.
It's all Christmas related stuff. One of them's like a level, on a scale of 1 to 5, level 5 question. Another one's probably like level 3, okay? I got one wager. Uh-oh. Okay. And Pam, did you send me your wager?
Yes, I did.
No, you only have 7. Are you doing 7.5?
Oh, my bad.
I'm like,
my bad.
Hold on. She sent me 75. I'm like, that ain't it. Hold on.
Rodney, she's all in.
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good. All
Fat
right.
fingers.
Okay. So, where did that go?
Go big or stay home.
Stop sharing that. I know, right? The face off. There we go. There we go. First question of the face off. Again, DM me the answers. DM me your answers. What year was Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You released? Multiple choice: 1992, 1994, 1996, or none of the above? 92.
Tim's over there looking at things going, my God, what a question to ask.
I think I would know that without the multiple choice. Mariah Carey was going to be the mother of my children, so. True confessions.
Answers. Do I got them all? Okay. Question number 2. How many lights were on the world's largest Christmas tree ever recorded? You guys are like, what? I'll give you a clue. It's six figures.
Carl Sagan, billions and billions would be wrong.
Oh, wow. Okay. So on the first question, one of you of the three got it right. It is 1994. 1994. Right? So on that same, what I was looking at is there was two questions. Who are if that one was a wash between all of you, right? Then I was going to go to the second question. But the second question, right, is actually a half a million. Jim guessed 750. Pam had 130. Joanne had 150,000, and there was some change in there, wasn't there, Joanne? 150,001. She was Price is right in it, right? Price is right.
Respect.
And just so some details, guys, about this, about the Christmas tree, right? It's in Italy. Gubbio is the city. The height of it was 650 meters, 350 meters wide at the base, right? The lights around the tree, there were 3,000 multicolored lights used to outline the tree shape, a star that contains 200 lights. The installation used 8.5 kilometers of electrical cable, and it was illuminated, and you could see it for 30 miles. Right? Every year, the tree is lit up on December 7th to symbolize the Feast of the Immaculate Conception. 2011, Pope Benedict actually flipped a switch. And then in 2017, Paolo Nespoli lit it from actually the International Space Station on a tablet. Right? Cool stuff. I don't know. Weird stuff, but cool. Right? All right, going on to the last piece, guys. We're going to go to another breakout room real quick as we've only got a few minutes left here. Recreate. And the goal is that you're going to learn, I call it the holiday weirdos, right? What weird trends or traditions do people have in their households? What weird trends or traditions do people have in their households for the Christmas season? We're only going to go for about 5 or 6 minutes. I'll see you guys back here shortly.
I can hear you.
Okay.
So
Nope. Go ahead.
cancels dinners the most on me. I gift them a lump of coal for Christmas. I've been doing this for like the last 20 years. You must feed me or you will get a lump of coal.
Ba-dum-bum.
That's with your parents?
No, with my aunts and uncles. So
Okay.
I usually do dinner with them like 3 or 4 times a year a piece. And if someone cancels, I make sure I get them a nice big lump of coal for Christmas.
Lump of coal. Be nice to Ray, okay? Got it. Note to self. Don't want no coal. Anybody else?
In our household, it is traditional to kiss under the mistletoe.
Mistletoe.
That's good.
Ba-dum-bum. Okay.
I like that. Listen, we were elf on the shelf extremes, right, for a long time while the kids were little because I wanted my kids to believe in Santa for as long as possible, and especially being in the military and traveling so much. Like Mama would be always the last one to leave the house and get in the car because she had to sneak the elves into her purse, right? And she would always be the first one out of the car and into Grandma's house so that they could go hide the elves and be like, "Hey, the elves showed up. Look at this," right? And so we were extreme for many, many years while the kids were young and stuff. But listen, I think those traditions are fun, right? And they're so important to allowing us to carry on something that's our own, right? Ray, I love, we always heard it from our parents that we were going to get coal and stuff, right? But the fact that I've never seen anybody do it. So it's cool to kind of hear that you use it in a humorous sense and a way to communicate with folks and stuff. And then I like, Jim, it's a fun spin, man, on the mistletoe, right? The mistletoe, that's awesome. And so, listen, we're not going to do an ugly Christmas sweater showdown because there's only one person that showed up with it. So Daniel, congratulations, right? I've got mine on, and I've got a nice little sack that holds my beer and stuff too, like he does his. Yeah, see. Again, thanks for making Coffee Connect a part of your guys' Tuesday mornings, man. I really appreciate all of you guys. Hope that you guys have a wonderful holiday season with your families and friends. And if I get up to Cleveland, I probably won't be until January, right? I'll definitely make sure you guys all know when I'm coming to town. So hopefully we can grab some lunch or something like that together, guys, and get a chance to see each other face to face. For all of you here in Cincinnati, we will still be at breakfast this Thursday at the Wooden Barrel. We will not be there Christmas morning, right? But I told Clint, I said, New Year's Day is also a Thursday. I may be there New Year's Day because, well, I'm probably going to be looking for something to eat at 9 o'clock in the morning on Christmas or on New Year's Day, right? And so the rest of you guys go out there. Have a great week, everybody. And remember, I love you guys, all right? Enjoy the rest of your 2025.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
See y'all.
Great job, Rodney.
Rodney,
Great
are
job.
we